Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Anna from Out Gaming, and today we are playing a deck that recently got support and is now making the deck viable. Alright, it is a very fun deck to play, and I would recommend building it because it is so much fun. Listen, it's not blue-yellow Nami, but it is another yellow Straw Hat. This is purple-yellow Nico Robin. Let's get into it.
I don't know how I keep doing this, but anyway, this was supposed to be the first deck tech out of all the deck techs I've been doing recently, and with the new teach coming out, I've had to make a few changes to the deck, and that includes ratios. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record this part and talk about the changes when the cards I change, when it gets to those cards. So, if it cuts to me here or a voiceover, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I apologize. Yeah. I really need to stop recording these before new set drops. Anyway, let's get, enjoy the deck tech.
Alrighty, this is Nico Robin. She is a 5,000 power leader with 4 life. She is purple-yellow, she has Banish, and she also says, when attacking, trash 1 card with trigger from your hand. Then, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck rested. So she is a ramp deck. But a very important part of her, she has Banish. Listen, if you go first, you need a ramp twice to do all the things you want to do. But if you go second, you only need a ramp once. So, pretty important there. And we do enjoy it, because this deck is no longer ramp big into your boss monsters. This is now ramp to mid-game, and gain as much life as humanly possible. Let's get into the deck. Starting off strong, because we're a yellow deck, we run 1 0-drop event. This is, you're the one who should disappear. It costs 0. It's an event that says, counter, trash 1 card from your hand up to one of your leaders or characters, gains 3,000 power during this battle. It also has trigger. If you have 0 life cards, add the top card of your deck to your life, then trash 1 card from your hand. You're on 1 of, just in case. But also, in case you have a brick and you need to discard it, you get 3k counter. Pretty poggers. Next up, we have 4 Nico Olivia. Nico Olivia is a 1-drop with 0 power and 2k counter on play. Up to one of your Nico Robin leaders gains 3,000 power during this turn. You almost never play her for the on-play, though, but you can. You mostly use her as a 2k, or a trigger, because her trigger says, if your leader is Nico Robin, draw 3 cards and trash 2 cards from your hand. Pretty good. Pretty good. Next up, we are purple, and we are a Straw Hat leader, so you gotta run 4 Gum Gum Giants. Gum Gum Giant is a 1-drop event that says, counter, Dawn -2, trash 1 card from your hand. If your leader has Straw Hats, up to 1, if your leader is the Straw Hat Pirate type crew, up to one of your leader character cards gains plus 4,000 power during this battle, and then draw 4 cards. We're a purple Straw Hat. What do you want from me, man? We're gonna play Gum Gum Giant. It's written in the rules. It's like Soul Ring and Magic. You gotta run it. Next up, we have 2 Lilith.
Okay, first things first. First change. We are running 4 Lilith, not 2. Okay, next.
Lilith. You can run 4 Lilith if you really want. In fact, I will show you the card to drop later. If you want to run 4 Lilith, I'm an idiot, and lost my other 2 Liliths, so I replaced it with a shitty trigger in the meantime. You probably want to run 4 Liliths, honestly. Or, anyway, we'll talk about it later. Anyway, this is Lilith. She's a 1-drop with 2,000 power and 1,000 counter. She says on play, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with a trigger other than Lilith, and add it to your hand. Then put the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. So, yeah. She does say any card, so you could add the 0-drop if you really fucking wanted to. Pretty poggers. Pretty poggers. Next up, we're gonna go to 2-drop Nami. She's a 2-drop, like I said, with 2,000 power and 1,000 counter. She says on play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal 1 Straw Hat type character card, or type card other than Nami. and add it to your hand. Then put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. She also has trigger play this card. Oh, I forgot to say Lilith has trigger do the on play. Whoops. Oh, by the way, Lilith can find Nami. Pretty funny. Next up, we are a purple deck, and especially a purple Straw Hat deck that can search Straw Hats, so we are running for Usahachi. Usahachi is a 3-drop with 3,000 power and 2,000 counter. He says on play, if your leader, if you have 8 or more Dawn, you rest one of your opponent's things with a cost of 5 or less. He's pretty good. You almost never use him for the on-play, though. He is a searchable 2K, and we love that for him. Alright, next up we have what is arguably the worst card in the deck, and is the card that you can drop for 2 more Liliths, or 2 Kikonojos, or any other good card in the game. I don't know why I'm running it. I'm sorry. But if you really want to, if you really want to, and you know there's a horrible trigger on the top of your deck, you can play it, Nico Robin.
The next thing, we are not running this 3-drop Robin at all. We cut it for 2 Lilith, like I said in the original recording. So yeah, don't need to worry about this.
Nico Robin says, well, she's a 3-drop, of course, with 5,000 power with no counter, because why? She also says, on play, trash 1 card from the top of your life, then add 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life card. She also has trigger. You may trash this card from your hand. Trash a card from your hand. Play this card. She's bad. She does have trigger, though, so she's searchable with Lilith. She's also Straw Hat. She's searchable with Nami. She also has trigger, so you can use her with your leader. She's really not good. But, I mean, she's there. Would recommend running any other card. I don't know why I have her. You know what? Just pretend she's 2 Liliths or something. Or 2 Kikonojos. Whatever you want her to be, she is that. If you want her to be her, then she is her. Next up, we have 4 Frankie. Frankie is a 4-drop with 5,000 power and 2,000 counter. He has 1 ability, and that ability is a trigger. It says draw 1 card, then if you have 1 or less life cards, play this card. Frankie's a pretty good card. He has trigger. He's also a 2K. He also draws you a card, and if you have 1 or less life, you get to play him. He's pretty cool. We love him. Young. Super. Next up, we have 4 Sanji. Sanji's a 4-drop with 5,000 power and 1,000 counter. He says on play, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal 1 Straw Hat, and add it into your hand. Straw Hat type card, by the way. Place the rest onto the bottom of your deck in any order. He also has a trigger. Trash 1 card from your hand and play this card. He's pretty good. He has trigger. He can search. He's pretty awesome. He can also search for himself if you really need to. He has trigger, which means you can use him for leader ability. You can find him with Lilith. He's a Straw Hat, which means you can find him with Nami. You can also find Nami's with him. I like him. He's pretty good. Would recommend it a 4 of. No more, no less. Next up, we have 3 Roronoa Zoros.
We are actually running 4 Zoro, not 3.
Zoros. Now, if you really want, you can cut one of those, or both of those, and you run 1 Lilith, 1 extra Zoro. Because Zoro's actually a very good card. My only problem with him is he doesn't have any counter, and he has no trigger. But he's a good card. He's a 4-drop with 6,000 power and no counter, like I said. He says, on play, you may trash 1 card from your hand and add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life. He heals! He's Akuma for 4. Whoa! Akuma for 4, you say? Yes, Akuma for 4. Would recommend at least a 3 of, if not a 4 of, which you can use Nico Robin as a cut for a 4 of. You can go for Zoro, 3 Liliths, and have no Nico Robins. Whatever you'd like to do. He's such a good card. Would recommend. Alright, we are leaving the 4-drops and immediately jumping up to 5. We have Nami.
We are taking out this Nami because we wanted to bump Zoro up to 4 and the next card up to 3 instead of 2.
Nami, 2 of her. She's a 5-drop with 6,000 power and 1K counter. She also says, on play, give up to 1 rested Dawn card to your leader. Then, if your opponent has 3 or more life, they add the top card of their life to their hand. She also says, on KO, you may turn the top card of your life face up and play 1 character with a cost of 6,000 power or less from your hand. She can play herself. She can play Zoro. She can play Sanji. She can play Frankie. She can play the shitty Nico Robin. She can play Nami. She can play Lilith. She can play whatever the fuck you want, as long as they have 6,000 power. She can also play the Nico Robin we're about to get to in about 2 cards. So yeah, she's pretty good. You may be thinking to yourself, why are you running this and not all for Nico Robin? We are running for Nico Robin, we're just not there yet. But why run this at all? Because I like it. It's a powerhouse, it's fun, it's poppy. You can play her with her, you can play Nico Robin with her, you can gain life, yada 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 yada. I love her so much. She's good. Would recommend at least a 2 of. Probably not more, probably not less. Alrighty, let's do it. Move on. Next up, we have 2 Monkey-D.Luffy.
Like I said, we are running 3 of this Luffy, not 2. That's what we cut the Namis for.
Monkey-D.Luffy, also known as Bell Luffy, is a 5-drop with 7,000 power and no counter. He says if you have 6 or more non-cards on your field, that's very important because some people think it's opponents and I am some people, and I forget all the time that it's you and not opponents because most of the cards have to do with how much Dawn your opponents have. Anyway, if you have 6 or more Dawn cards on your field, he gains Rush. He also says when your opponent uses an event or activates Blocker, reveal the top card of your life cards, and if you do, he gets 1,000 power for each cost that card costs. If you reveal a Nami, he gains +5, becoming a 12. If you reveal a Zoro, he gains +4, becoming an 11. Same with there, and here he would become a 10. Here he would become a 9. Here, and here he would become an 8. And here he's still a 7. Okay, and as we get higher in cost, the better he becomes. Next up, we have 4. Count them 4, Nico Robin. Nico Robin is a 6-drop with 6,000 power, 1,000 counter. She says on play if your opponent has 3 or more life cards, your opponent trashes a card from their life. That's right, she's a slightly different, kind of better but kind of worse Nami. She costs 6, but she has trigger, which means you can use her with leader. Her trigger, I know you're wondering, is play up to 1 yellow character card with a cost of 3 or less from your hand. You know what that means? That means you can play Nico Robin. That means you can play Lilith. You can play Nico Olivia if you really need to. If you play Nico Olivia, assuming it's your opponent's turn because you have triggered, that makes your leader an 8K until the end of the turn. That's pretty good. Next up, we have 2 Monkey-D.Luffy, a.k.a. Beer Luffy. Monkey-D.Luffy is a 6-drop with 7,000 power and no counter. He says on play and when attacking, Dawn -2. If your leader is multicolored and your opponent has 5 or more Dawn cards on their field, see what I mean by saying if your opponent, but for some reason that one says if you. Anyway, if your opponent has 5 or more Dawn cards on their field, your leader, your Straw Hat type leader, becomes a 7,000 base power till the end of the next turn. Your opponent's next turn, so every deck makes leader bigger because that's how this game works. Every deck needs a way to make your leader huge. And Beer Luffy is the way to make your leader huge. Yeah. Kinda boring. We're moving on immediately to a funny card called Soul.
And here's the final change that we made. We are actually not running any Sauls. We're running 0. And instead, we are running 4 Marshall D. Teach. I'll put him on the screen. You know what he does. Search the top 3 on play and put one of those 3 on top of your life face down. And then he has trigger, negate something's effect, and KO 5 or less, I believe. Anyway, if I'm mistaken, it's on the screen. And those are all the changes, I believe, to the deck. If there are any others, there'll be a final deck at the end of the video anyway, so you'll be able to see the entire deck. I'm not going to put the digital version of the deck that I recorded on here. I will put the actual list that I'm currently running with the teaches. So sorry this keeps happening. Hopefully this is the end of it. I don't see this happening again, at least in the near future. Okay. Bye. Please, for the love of be kind.
So we run into 4 of Jaguar D-Sol. He's a 6-drop with 6,000 power, no counter. He says on play, if your leader is Nico Robin and you have 7 or more Dawn cards on your field, draw 2 cards. It also says trigger activate this card's main effect. So he has no counter. He's a bit of a brick, but that's okay. You can use your leader to discard him if you need to. For the ability to ramp, he's pretty nice. We like him. We love him. He's Jaguar D. Sol. He's a very lovely character in the show and in the game. Here we go. Moving on. The final card that I'm running in the deck today is for 7-drop Nico Robin. Okay, Nico Robin is the final boss of this deck. She's a 7-drop with 8,000 power, no counter. She's a Zomblade. You may trash 1 card from the top of your life. If you do, heal 2 cards from the top of your deck. Okay, she also says on your opponent's turn on KO, deal 1 damage to your opponent. It's very important that you know that this is a damage and not a take a life. Damage means if they're on 0 and they do that, they die. Damage means that if they do that and they have a life card to take, they take it and it could trigger if they wanted it to. Alright, this is a damage, not a take life. Very important. Now, the thing that I love about Nico Robin is you can build the deck in any which way you want. You could build it Straw Hats like I have here. You could build it Straw Hats but change it up. You can build just good triggers and ramp into big boss monsters. You could build just ramp into big boss monsters. It doesn't matter. You can build this deck however you want, and that's what I love about it. It's so versatile, and every single player has a different way of playing it. It's pretty awesome. This is my way of playing it, of course. You can drop 2 Nico Robin to add 2 Lilith, or you can drop 2 Nico Robin to add a 4th Zoro and a Lilith, or you can add whatever card you want there. Maybe you want some 7-drop Sanjis to rush in with. Maybe you want some 9-drop Luffys to draw a card with and rush in with. Maybe you want a Kaido Linlin for whatever the hell reason you want one. I don't know. It's you can build your deck how you want to. This is just how I built mine. Yeah. With all that being said, if I have gameplay, it'll be right here. If not, do all the things that you can do. Click the link down below. That'll lead you to my merch, poetry, books, and tips and donations if you can't support me financially. And that is fine. Do all the YouTube stuff like subscribe, hit the bell, and go follow me on Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram. Yeah. With all that being said, I'm Anarch from Anarch Gaming. I love you all. Please spread love and be kind. Bye-bye.